Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. My name's Blake Cousins and we're here with Robert Evans, who shared with us 2 weeks ago incredible images from SOHO. Anomalies, unidentified objects next to the sun. We're going to go over them right now at Third Phase of Moon. Welcome to Third Phase of Moon, Robert.
Hey, thank you and welcome back.
Great. Well, let's get to it right now, and we're looking over this first image. Can you see this right here with us, Robert, and explain to us what we're looking at?
Okay, you're looking at one of the SOHO cameras. I can't think of the name of it right now, but it shows the our sun with the green kind of a background. And on the right-hand side of our sun, you see an alien space probe that is really close to our sun.
Yeah, these images are popping up all over the place. You have an eye for it. You're collecting the database. You're sharing it right here at Third Phase of Moon. Let's go to the second picture right now. This, to me, I'm not exactly sure what we're looking at. More probes, Robert?
That looks to be some kind of either a large, it's very large. It's far larger than the probe itself.
So it's definitely some kind of anomaly. What's going on here? I see the dark probe. It's definitely there. Something's there. It's not, a scratch in the lens or dust on the lens. This is in deep space here.
Yes, it is. Very close to our sun. If you look at the probe itself very closely, you'll see that it is shielded. It has shields around it, just like in Star Trek for the Enterprise. So it is protected from our sun's output. But these little buggers, and they're quite large to be honest with you, they are controlling our sun. They have been controlling our sun for several years now.
Wow, the images still continuously come in from Robert Evans. We're going to go to the next photo. What looks to me like the phenomenon known as skyfish or flying rods, and we see them on Earth all the time being captured on video, but this is again in deep space. This is absolutely a huge anomaly going on. It looks like it has wings. Yes. What are we looking at here, Robert?
It's hard to say. My opinion being that these things have also been seen out near Saturn and also Jupiter. Okay, I would say it's probably a space station of some sort that shows up and controls those space probes. Because I have sent those images out to other people, and they have gotten back to me saying, we are seeing these around other planets. And it looks to be almost the same exact object.
You know, Robert, I'd have to say, in my opinion, it might be a life form of some sort of interdimensional being coming in and out, or in and out of the dimensions. Not exactly sure, but it's there again, being captured by SOHO. And, the NASA team is not really coming forward and explaining to us what exactly these anomalies are, but we at Third Phase of Moon are going to go over them right now, and we're going to go to the next picture of what looks to be more drones. Robert, you circled this in. We got...
Yes.
Let's go to this, and I'm getting hacked right now.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
One sec. And...
Something's happening.
Something's happening. Okay, so this drone, you're circling it right now. Go ahead, Robert. Again, what more drones?
Yes, those are more of the space probes. I've been able to capture a couple of images that show them all around our sun. So that is just in one location. One or more of the images you have show them in various locations around our sun.
Now to the next photo, and again, this is some incredible visuals coming in, and this is like an array, a collage of photographs that you put together. Tell us what we're looking at here, Robert.
Actually, what you're looking at right there is one image, and each one of those smaller images, the enlarged ones, are just plucked out, and they're showing you where they are around the sun at that time. You see the different probes. You can see that they have shields around them, and you also see one of those long, maybe a space life form, maybe a space station. It's hard to say what that thing is.
We're not claiming we know what's going on here. We're just putting it out there.
Neither am I.
Yep, exactly, Robert. We're just stating our opinions. There's something strange going on with these photographs. Now we're on to this next one. It's a bit blurry. The images are a bit soft coming in from SOHO. Can you explain why these images are a bit blurry?
They are a bit blurry because our camera is picking up the shielding that is actually around the entire probe. That's why it looks a little bit weird. I'm going to be sending you some more images of a large spaceship that was sitting next to our sun. And we fully analyzed it and it has the same appearance.
You know, the plasma shields, the technology is getting amazing right here on planet Earth. And if these aliens have been around and they're a million years in advance of us, they've got this stuff figured out. And, they're way ahead of our thing. Again, more of these anomalies in this next picture. The skyfish, rod, space station, life form. You got a really good eye, Robert, catching these things.
And NASA has never responded to us as to what these objects are. We have asked many times, sending emails to them.
NASA continuously has live updates. I try and get in on the chat line and ask what the protocol is for releasing to the public if they were to find life in the universe. And, I think they've already found it, and they're not responding to me. They're not responding to you. Will they ever respond? Who knows? But we're going to go on to this next picture right now. Again, more of these, large plasmic probes.
Space probes with their shields that are being shown by the cameras.
No,
like anything else, technology-wise, they have to have some kind of a shield around them to be that close to our sun. Because, like, say, the Enterprise in Star Trek, they had to have really heavy shields around their ship. Otherwise, they would be destroyed. Same thing with these probes.
Absolutely nothing in this universe. The elements wouldn't survive this kind of heat. It would just basically evaporate into space, be fried and disintegrated. But there looks to be some kind of protective shield around these drones, no doubt about it. And now, to me, this doesn't look like this to me looks like a craft. Again, absolutely incredible. You have it circled here. And what is your opinion on this? More drones or a different kind of starcraft?
Now that one there has a different look to it. You see what looks to be a huge round sphere at the very top, and then some kind of a shaft going away from it with two similar smaller spheres behind it. That one I don't know. That one looks different from the other probes in the images you have.
When I look at it, it brings back the memory of Stanley Kubrick's 2001 Space Odyssey kind of craft. And, what's going on? Again, leave it to your imagination. This is proof right here, photos captured by NASA. Now to the next photograph. Incredible montage of more of these probes, the plasma around it. U-shaped UFOs captured March 28, 2013. Look at this.
And the person, I receive a lot of photographs from other people who do monitor these various cameras. And that was one of theirs where they tried to include as many of the small images in there as they could. And that's one of the few that I actually have a date. I'm going to try and pull the original from the SOHO records to match those up for you.
You do that, Robert. Now, you stated right here in the next photograph, we are not alone. Well, we're definitely not alone when we're seeing images like this. Massive ships. People have their own opinions on third phase. They come up with these funny statements that they know what they're talking about. Like I said, we don't know what we're talking about, but we know that there's something on this image, and that's a fact.
Well, the image to the left shows the entire sun. So that small probe that's right there in the center is off to the left of that sun image, and that was one of the ones that was picked up. And up at the very top to the right of that sun image, you see one of those long, elongated things again. So it does kind of make you wonder, what is it? Or is it controlling the probes? These are definitely not human.
Let me ask you, Robert, in your opinion, what are the size of these craft?
I honestly cannot tell you. I do not know. I tried to check back on with a friend of the person who actually built the SOHO satellites. There are two of them, and unfortunately he passed away years ago, so I cannot get his opinion as to what he is seeing, because he wrote the programs and built the probes.
Well,
I have no way of knowing how far these things are away from the camera or from the sun, but you have to take your own imagination that if they're large enough, that close to the sun, they have to be huge.
Absolutely. I think if even planet Earth was in perspective to the sun like this, it would almost be about this size. Now we're going to another image.
Just about.
Yeah, the orange sun to the right and more of these plasma anomalies coming in.
In the images I have seen, unfortunately, they only show one angle. So we cannot see if they are all around the sun. But the opinion has to be that if they're on that side of the sun being seen, they're all around the sun.
We have two more photos that we're going to go over right here from SOHO. On to the next one. More incredible images, 4 different photos, and they're just solid. They're solid. These aren't like blurs or pixel anomalies in the lens. This thing is there. The one on the top left almost looks like a Klingon ship, and then
yes.
And then
unfortunately, that's the camera seeing the shielding that's around the probe at that angle. At the other 3, you can't see the shielding as well as you have seen in the other images.
Wow, these 4 images are stunning. And now to the last photo that Robert Evans sent us. Again, a crazy looking skyfish. The size, we have no idea, but it does look massive. Robert, thanks again for joining us right here at Third Phase of Moon and sharing these incredible images. Any last word on this last one here?
No, it's that same elongated piece, and you will be receiving more images within the next couple of hours, couple of days, because I've been recording and saving these things since at least 2009, and I have quite a bit.
Robert, you keep up the good work. You share the information with Third Phase of Moon, and we'll get it out to the world. Appreciate you joining us, and again for your hard work, Robert.
And thank you for showing them to the other people out there.
All right, if anybody's out there has captured anything amazing in regards to UFOs, contact Third Phase of Moon via Skype or Facebook. My name is Blake Cousins, and we'll see you again next time.
Phase of Moon. Third Phase of Moon.